That's, one of the things that we learned through the interpreter was, because we didn't know whether we could joke with him or if he understood a joke or if it was even proper in their culture to kid around. So that's one of the things that we got to the root of right away. And he got a joke. He had a really good sense of humor, and he could tell a joke.
And when he first came, another kind of a funny story was I would be fishing, and at the time the fishing was really great. The walleyes were good size, 3 or 4 pounders. Well, I'd come in and I'd take them over to the apartment where they lived, and they would come out to my truck and they would literally grab the walleyes, no bucket or nothing. I'd say take the bucket, and they wouldn't. They'd just wrap onto them like they were going to jump away from them, and they'd take them in the house, and they did this for many weeks at a time. The fish were really good. And then the last few years, the fishing just slowed down some, and the fish were a lot smaller. And he says, "No small fish, big fish." He thought you could go out and get the big fish every time you went, but so he enjoyed them. But, yeah, they enjoyed all the little stuff a person would give them.
One of the things that we all learned about Kosovo from Tefik is that things in Kosovo are much bigger than they are in the United States, and that got to be quite a joke too. Was the sunflowers were as big as our clock. And fish, you would use a chicken for bait, and you would pull them out with a Massey Ferguson. Yep. And he got going on that after a while. And everything's big in Kosovo. Potatoes are the same small dog, he would say.
He loved Kosovo though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. But he loved America. I mean, when you'd ask him if he was gonna move back, no, he was Americano now, and he always wanted to be like John Wayne. And I mean, he came back from Kosovo one time, and he had been watching TV, and there was an English station, and of course he thought he understood what they were talking about. And I think the biggest kick that he got out of it is that a year before that or 2 years before that, he probably wouldn't have understood any of it. And so now that he understood it, then it was a big joke. So then he repeated it to all of us, and we just sat there and looked at him, and then he was laughing so hard that we had to laugh along with him. But he had a good sense of humor.